Boom. Hope everybody out there is taking care of yourself in today's beautiful reality. Today, very important topic, okay? And this is going to be sort of a big mix of interesting conversation here, directly related to semen retention, but the title of this video is something along the lines of semen retention will take you places you never could have imagined, okay? And the reason I say this is because since embarking on my spiritual journey, my semen retention journey from 5 years ago, since 2020, early 2020, I have found a new sense of self, a new frequency that I have aligned with that has allowed me to go to beautiful places, okay? And for those of us out here who love to travel, love to explore, love the adventure, which is me, you'll find that this practice will take you to places you could have never imagined. I grew up in a place with very limited, beautiful views, okay? It had its own beauty, but really, I grew up in a heavily agricultural state, okay? Cornfields everywhere. And there was not a lot of so-called beauty, you could say, in my visual, physical world. So having this ability to go to these places is like mind-boggling, okay? And I just got back from my trip to Thailand, and I'm heading to some other countries here very soon. But the reason why I bring up this topic, and I want to let you know that overall, working with this energy within, practicing semen retention, and all the incredible things that come along with it, because I really feel this is a massive building block on your spiritual journey, because your sexual energy is the most powerful energy that you possess, okay? And I mean, we've talked countless hours on this channel about this exact topic, but there's your reminder. So incredibly powerful, and it is my cornerstone. It is my building block. It's like my most valuable, I'll say, practice that I follow, that really births life into all other spiritual practices, into all other downloads I feel from the universe, into all other everything, okay? Everything is amplified. It will lead you to places you could have never imagined. And this also goes to frequency. This also goes to your vibration, which we've been talking a lot about law of attraction on this channel, okay? You, by practicing semen retention, your frequency, there is nothing you can do to stop your frequency from improving, okay? You will ascend. You will raise your vibration by practicing semen retention. Let me tell you, the whole world here, this whole reality is responding to your internal frequency. We've talked about all of this stuff, but this is sort of just a huge hodgepodge video, okay? For those new here, and of course subscribers as well. But your entire reality, the things you are seeing, the experiences you're having, the places you're going, okay, the money you're making, the relationships you have, it is a direct correlation between your internal frequency, okay? This is the misconception I do believe in the spiritual community, is that your mind has the ability to actively bring whatever it is that you desire into your life. Like, you could write in a journal 50 times every day, I will manifest a Costa Rica beach house at this age. And you could do that for years, and you could visualize for years, and you could feel it. You could think about it in your mind for years. The real law of attraction, the real manifestation, is tuning your internal version, your internal self, okay, to the frequency that would attract whatever it is you're looking to attract, okay? And watch how the universe, watch how God opens doors for you without you even really having to do that much. It's just boom, it's just happening. Okay, all of a sudden things will come into your reality that you've always, maybe intuitively, maybe subconsciously, or maybe consciously, things that you've always been seeking, okay, desires you had. And I will say, I think to the other day's video, for those of us who are on this spiritual journey and maybe grappling with the idea of transcending attachments, transcending desires, okay, transcending these matrix things, because really a huge value in semen retention, and I do believe this, is that you are transcending lust, okay? To be fair, I don't believe you will ever actually fully transcend lust. It will always be somewhat there within your DNA programming, okay? The universe put us here with this body for that specific reason, okay? No coincidence that that's the case, but by working towards transcendence, working towards transcending greed, working towards transcending overeating, overindulging, okay? Finding a balanced path, all right? Finding a balanced path and transcending all of these things. Where I was going with this is that many of us might be leaning into that. And for sure, I think there is definitely a time and a space for extreme transcendence, extreme levels of limiting desires and letting go of all of these things. And you'll find that I do believe that when you do practice those the transcendence, blessings will come into your life, okay? Opportunities will present themselves. God will open doors for you that you didn't know were there, okay? But I will say there are desires within all of us, and if you suppress them, especially if you are maybe listening to this and thinking, well, if I suppress these desires that I know are there, I will receive blessings from the universe, okay? That's where people get caught in, I think, what I'm saying, and that's what I've been caught in before, okay? And I'm still being caught in that. Well, if I just practice semen retention, if I just transcend these things, or yada yada, I probably can expect some repayment from the universe, okay? All of us have been there. All of us have definitely been there. That's a level of transcendence within itself, okay? That's its own battle, okay? But what I do want to tell you guys here, and recently how I've been thinking, is that there are certain desires, there is certain flames that are lit within our hearts, within all of us, that flame is so strong that you have to go do this thing. You have to go do that thing. There is nothing that can stop you from going and following that path. It's just your true destiny, okay? And maybe this desire, once you achieve it, once you go and do it, once you go and live that reality, okay, you reach that frequency to achieve whatever it is that that desire is, you may realize that it's not all it's chalked up to be, okay? You may realize that once you get the money, once you get the whatever, once you get the extravagant lifestyle, whatever it is, it's not all that it's chalked up to be. I am exactly in the midst of going on an adventure for the next 6 months across many different countries, okay? Nothing is necessarily planned fully yet. My first country is, but intuitively, something within me is telling me, well, this is such a burning desire to go and do this thing. But intuitively, something is telling me within, you know, maybe after a while, the flame will get put out. The beautiful thing about this is when you feel so aligned, okay, here's a full circle thing here for semen retention, okay, taking you to beautiful places, frequency-wise or physical, world-wise. The beautiful thing is full circle here. You will go to these places and experience whatever it is. Follow your desire, okay? Follow that heart, follow that burning flame. You will feel so aligned in the midst of doing this, and whatever it is that you discover, okay, all the new insights, all the new universal downloads that are waiting for you on the other side of your true destiny, the next thing will come. The next desire will present itself, okay? Intuitively, I feel that as you continue on your journey and as you keep maybe putting these flames out, or let's say not, a flame never gets put out, okay? There is something that is so deeply, you are so deeply passionate about that you do it until the day you die, okay? Well, good, follow that. But what I'm saying is for maybe some of us here who realize the value in transcending these desires over time, realize that eventually all flames will get put out. Intuitively, I feel I will reach a point in my life where eventually, what is left to do? What is left to do? So I'm in the midst of doing it. I'm in the midst of having all the things to do. And I'm trying to live so full and so aligned with that inner flame. But I think realize that, well, sure, I'll have some good stories to tell. I'll tell you that. And if you live to the fullest, I'm sure you will as well along your journey. But intuitively, I feel eventually the flame will just end. Not to say I won't love life to an extreme level, but it's more so this feeling of like, I've done it. I've done it. The desires that I've felt, I've gone and done them. Okay, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. And so realize this practice will take you places you could have never imagined. Your frequency will be tuned to someone who goes and follows those desires, who goes and has that inner guidance, okay? Because this isn't some logical mind feeling that I'm feeling to go and follow these dreams. This is like a deep-rooted heart center, like you must go do it, okay? So if this video resonated with you, leave a comment below, and hope you're taking care of yourself out there. Peace.